Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to make a quick little video showing you how I scale into my trades in London. Um, Obviously, now I'm just letting the trade run out, so I've got time to talk about this. But my initial entry was just based off of this breaker here. Let me make this a bit bigger. The initial trade was based off of that breaker there. So I got in after Asia opened, so I woke up, watched it bounce, got in, and then as we broke this high, I scaled in again with another 2 contracts, and then as we broke above this high, I wanted to look for another entry in the new day opening gap, which is this little grey box here. So as we revisited down here just after the London Open, because we opened up here, we saw us come down into the new day opening gap, and placed my final buy as this is a new my funded futures account, the Expert 50k. I'm hoping to pass it in one trade here, so this is my one trade pass. I made a little bit of money yesterday on the account, so it's made it a little bit easier, but I'm just aiming for this 15-minute high over here as a draw on liquidity, and hopefully we'll hit that in the next few minutes. But you can see up here that this is the live market. You know, the market's currently open. The time's ticking in the bottom right hand corner. It matches up with the time on my computer. I'm currently set to New York local time, but if I set this to London, you can see it's 8:33, and I'm based in the UK, so it's 8:33 as well. So yeah, let's just see what happens. Also, just relating to my previous video where I broke down how I made 50% in 2 weeks, this is how you do it. Because with my initial trade entry, which was here, I put my stop loss below these lows originally. Actually, no, I think I put it just below this volume imbalance over here, so I put it down here by 1 tick, like that, and that allowed me an 8-point stop loss. A little bit large for me in London, but you know, that still stuck me to my $300. That still stuck me to my $300 risk, and basically, as I added another layer of risk as I doubled my amount of contracts, I trailed my stop up to just below that swing low, or basically at the bottom of this initial breakaway gap down here. Now, why is that a breakaway gap and not just a regular fair value gap? Because the gap wasn't fully closed when it was traded into. It left a portion of it open and the body stayed at the 50% line. So when you see these gaps, let's see, like here, there's a gap here, it gets filled. This gap that remains half open, that's when you know you're going to have a very parabolic move. So as it came back down, and then I saw that this breakaway gap happened, I tried to get in on the next opportunity possible, basically. And yeah, that's what made this trade highly probable to scale into. You want to look for these breakaway gaps, especially after getting in on breakers around London. That is truly an A+ setup. I'm also copy trading this trade over to my my Apex account, as you can see here. So passing challenges whilst also making money. That's the most efficient way to do it if you're confident in your strategy. Some people like to trade their challenges slightly different to their than their live accounts, and I get that. However, these are just your live prop firm accounts they're just demo accounts, you know. So as long as you're risking appropriately, and you're not over leveraging. Yeah, I mean, you can over leverage on the challenge, I think, but as long as you're not over leveraging on your live, and you're moving your stops, you're going break even. You're at the right time. That is, as you can see, I'm over 75. We reached the 75% point, I think, in our trade. So I'm happy to go fully break even now. Yeah. So I'm just trailing my stop up now. I would only start trailing once you sort of get to. I mean, I trailed here just because I needed to minimize risk. I didn't want to overextend my risk. But then, in terms of like pushing up and trying to secure profits, I wouldn't do that until you're above 50%, maybe even 75% of your trade position. So now that we're up here, I'm gonna bring this up. It's just below here. You see my failed trade from the other night as well, from last night. Sometimes I like to take punts in Asia. As you can see, I literally just got worked out, and I would have been correct on that trade. That would have worked out if I just used a slightly larger stop loss. That's frustrating. I've only just noticed that. It is what it is. This happens to the best of us. Really, I should be taking partials here, but because I'm trying to pass this challenge, I'm going to try and hold till full terminus. But yeah, hopefully we can get there in the next few minutes because I need to get ready to go out soon. But yeah, as you can hear by my voice, I'm not panicked. I'm not stressing. Seeing this pullback right before TP was hit. It's normal for price to move. And if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. And go again tomorrow. It will be a little bit frustrating if price comes down to this volume imbalance. It is currently relatively untested, but we'll see. I like this. This big push up into here. Ideally, I'd like to see that fair value gap close, but we'll see what happens here. Just looking at some of the slightly higher time frames to see if there's anything else that's matching in confluence. This is trading though. It's not exciting. It's boring. You execute on your model and you close for the day, and that's it. Today my time's a little bit tied up, so I've only got really these couple hours to trade in. And then tomorrow's a bank holiday as well, so I don't really want to be in for the AM session for the New York. Days around bank holidays tend to be quite fickle, so London's typically the good setup for me anyway, so that's what I've found. London is quite typically sluggish and slow as well, but as you can see, I'm up $3,000 at the moment, so it's well, I mean after my losses last night, technically the total P&L is only $2.5 grand, but on the trade itself, it's $3 grand up. I only need 300 more, and I've passed the challenge. My microphone's slightly in the way, so if I have passed the challenge and it's come back on me, then that's a little bit annoying. But yeah, in the next 5 minutes, I want to see that buy side reached. I will close this trade out when I've passed the challenge because I don't need to see it fully take profit. It's not closing a trade early. It's just I want to be out, you know. In these sorts of scenarios where price is pulling back right before your take profit, you just have to be patient, unfortunately, and just let it do its thing. The stop's in place to stop an all-out reversal, and yeah, could have got out at a better price, but you just gotta. Yeah, this is just what trading is, you know. Small retest into that fair value gap. I would like to see it rocket up now, right into that take profit. If it doesn't go straight to the take profit right now, then it's likely going to get stopped out.
Order filled.
There we go.
Order filled.
And that's it. We are out.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
Just going to make sure that I'm out on my Apex account for all my limits. Yeah, all clear. The account's up 1600 today. It is what it is. We'll go again on Thursday.